You can like Angelina Kujo, but you can't like him more than Daddy Lumba.
Yes, but I'm
him. That song, I love that song.
I see.
Yeah.
Gossips, trending, viral content, celebrity lifestyle. Welcome to.
Hello everyone, I welcome you guys to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, I'm reminding you to subscribe to the channel and put on the notification bell. Don't forget to leave a comment at the comment section. Fancy Gadam is a hip-hop dancehall artist who is mostly based in the northern part of Ghana, Tamale. He is much known for his beautiful vocals and melodies. Despite spitting in his local dialect, Dagbani, this doesn't limit him, but rather commands huge fan base around the globe. He's well known for pulling huge crowd and filling the Tamale Sports Stadium, which most A-list artists will find it very difficult to do. He is 3 times VGMA winner. Fancy Gadam is set to release an album on the 14th of October named Competition. Promoting his album, he was on PCFM with Kwesi Abuaji. He was asked about how he got his collaboration with Sarkodie for his major hit, Total Cheat.
How did you manage to get Sarkodie on this track? How did you?
Yeah, so I'll say a big thank you to my manager, my ex-manager, which is Nero. I like Nero, 1990, for that wonderful, opportunity. He is very close to Sarkodie, so he gave me that opportunity. But it all started when I did my first concert at the Tamale Sports Stadium.
Okay.
And then the whole Ghana was talking about how one small boy, was able to fill Tamale Sports Stadium. And then I took an advantage to come to Accra too. And then I did my first concert in Accra, which was the National Theatre concert. And then he said, this is the time for me to, give you that link. Then he took me to Sarkodie. Okay. And we did a song.
I see.
Yeah.
So, and how was it? I mean, meeting him for the first time, how was it?
Yeah, so actually when I entered Sarkodie's room for the first time, he stood up for me and said, "Yo, you are welcome, King." I was like, me and they can't beg for collaboration. You don't call me King. Oh, you be the boss man. Oh, then me at the squad and they go down. Say that's our culture.
Yeah.
If you see somebody who is bigger than you, who is older than
you lie flat.
Go down and greet him well.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, make her get up." And the welcome was just nice. And he was telling me he has read a lot of news about me on online. He sees my show on the Tamale Sports Stadium and then the National Theatre that I'm a king. I should keep on doing the right thing. Yeah.
Most industry players have a perception that you can never have a successful show in the northern part of Ghana, which is Tamale, without putting on Fancy Gadam. The fans wouldn't come out without bailing their king, and your show might be sidelined. Sister Afia was a victim last year when he sent his Queen Solomon concert to Tamale. According to reports, Sister Afia's show was sabotaged because he didn't put on any Tamale artist, which eventually the show flopped. Fancy Gadam explained what happened and what makes him huge in Tamale.
Let me ask you this question. Mafiaism that you people do in the northern region, that when people want to come and stage shows in the northern region, if you don't go through Fancy Gadam and probably Maccasio, forget it. Your show, they'll find a way to frustrate you. They will make sure that the show does not become successful. What do you say to that?
It's not true. It's not true. The thing is that we have a lot of fan base over there in the north, and there's some connection between we, the artists, and the fan base. So if you are coming there to do a concert, whether you have Fancy Gadam or Maccasio or Which Child or Fadland, a lot of artists are there who are also equally doing very well. But the thing is that when you are doing a concert, it has a way we go about it. Even we ourselves, if we are going to do a concert, if we don't follow that same procedure,
tell us about that way. What way?
Correct. There's some time that you cannot do show in the north. Example, if we are in the Ramadan season, you can't do show in the north. Even me, if I'm going to do a show in the north in the Ramadan, nobody will come. And then the fan base too, because they love Fancy Gadam or they love Maccasio or they love the other artists from the north. When you are doing a concert and you don't put us on bill, they feel like, oh, yo, we will have our own kids here. You can't come here and come and do your show. If you don't put my artist, I won't come. And it is not we, the artists, who are telling the fan base not to go. Not at all. So this is just the case. Yeah.
But the things we hear is not just about the fan base saying that because you did not put artists. The things we hear,
they won't say, oh, they will just do action.
No, just hold on.
They won't come out and say we won't come. No.
Yeah, but the things we've
heard,
then
the show can, nobody will show up.
Just hold on. The things we've heard is that these are machinations. These are things you as an artist you get your guys to do to frustrate the event.
How are you going to go on radio and tell people not to come? How? Like, come on, look.
No, you do underground works.
How? You go on radio or you go to bases and tell them, yo, don't go. Don't I have time to go to studio or do better things for myself? Come on, it's not true. Not at all, boss.
You don't do that.
We will never do that.
But you didn't experience same thing when you came to Accra. You didn't. I mean, their fan base, their Shatawale, their Stone Boy fan base, their Sarkodie fan base.
Yeah.
When you came to do the show, no fan base is telling you that, hey, if you don't push Shatta on this bill, we are not coming.
So
what have you? So this thing that I've been going, you say is the fan base that are doing.
Yeah.
What have you done?
They don't say, oh, they do action.
Yes. So what have you done in terms of education by telling them that, look, as you just also imitating you guys shouldn't do that. As fan base, you should allow people, if they can, whether they put me on the bill or they don't put me on the bill, allow them to have their show.
Yeah. So the thing is that when a colleague artist wants to do a concert, and then the colleague artist maybe approach me, I want to do concert so I need to on bill. The thing is, we are doing business. I will tell you, this is an amount I want. If you are willing to pay me, we'll go on the same thing. If you don't even recognize me at my own comfort zone and you want to come and do your show, I'll allow you to do your show.
I'm saying that what have you done personally? You have a huge fan base up north. Have you told them?
I don't know how, there's a prophet in the Bible. I don't know how to say it in tree. I would have given you that way.
No, say it.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if you don't ask for, like, if you don't sell your sickness, how will you get cure?
No, I mean, Fancy.
You want to do the show. I don't want to do the show.
Yeah.
So you have to approach me and tell me, oh, my brother, I want to come to your zone. We want to do this. We want to do that. We need your support. Simple.
Okay.
We are in for you.
That's fine. But I'm saying that you just made mention. You just told me that the fans, it's not you. In fact, you have nothing to do with it.
I have nothing.
Yes, it's the fans.
Yeah.
So now you recognize that even though you don't do anything, the fans are the ones who do that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, what have you done about it? Have you told your fans that, look, these things shouldn't be, encouraged, that you discourage them that don't do that? Because when I go to Accra, nobody do that to me. So when they want to come and do the show, whether they put me on the bill, they don't put me on the bill. I'm saying, have you told your fans that?
Even in Accra, it's my own people that come to support me.
Okay.
I am everywhere. The Gadam Nation is everywhere. You understand? So don't limit it. Like the Gadam Nation, we are in Kumasi, we are in Accra. We are everywhere.
Tamale. We are addressing Tamale now.
Go ahead.
So let's talk about Tamale issue.
Okay, so Tamale, I've never influenced anybody's show to flop. No, I will never do that, because I know I also go to different places.
What do you tell your fans who do put things impediment to make those artists their show flop? What have you told them?
I don't know anything. I don't know what you are talking about. You are the one telling me. But the only thing I know is our people, if you are coming there to do a concert, they need their own.
You people are very aware that he asked a general question, but you said it is my fans.
It is the fans.
So you know that
make
your fans, but you know that your fans are doing that. So because it could have been anybody in Tamale that would do that. But once you admit that it is the fans, that you know that if at least you want to change that, you can say something to say, you know what, maybe I'm not on the bill. Maybe they didn't approach me, but it's not nice that maybe somebody can. Have you done that before? But
because nobody has approached me and I didn't do it. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Wait. So when people approach you, you actually tell your fans not to go and support things?
No, I will tell them to go and support, even if I'm not part of it.
So if you are not part of it, so what's the information that goes out?
I don't know.
You don't say anything.
I don't know anything.
Wow.
So it just happened natural. Do you understand?
I
don't know anything about it.
But Fancy what he's talking about is sabotage.
Fancy Gadam.
From who?
Fancy
who
Gadam.
sabotage who? That's the question.
You said the fans. You said the fans.
Listen to me.
Sister Afia came for an event.
So if you mention them, no. If you mention them, then I will now know where to come in.
Okay, Mr.
But if you are saying general things, we are just going to say general things.
To you, Sister Afia. He wants to go.
Sister Afia, Frank, she approached me and my management.
Okay.
And then we gave her an amount, and she was like, "It's too much."
How much did you charge?
100,000.
Okay, Ghana cedis. Okay.
Then she says it's too much, and then we cut it. We split it into two.
Okay.
We said we needed 50,000 because of the artist to artist relationship. She said, "Okay, it is still too much." Then we said, "Oh, this is the only place we can also stand because with that 50,000,
you won't come down again.
We cannot come down again because we need to do a lot of things for a show to be a successful show." And that year, I was also about to do my own concert. Okay. So I was ready to let go of mine for her to go on a successful concert. And you know what? In a year, I can only do one concert in the North.
Why?
Why? Because the artists are many in the North. And then our fan base is just centered in the North. Do you understand? Okay. So if you are doing too much concerts, others might not get the chance to do. Or if you are doing too much concerts, the fans might get fed up of you because we are using the same fan base.
Okay. So you were on the Sister Afia, you were addressing it. So
yes.
Go on.
So I was telling her that this is the only amount we can do. But she said she will get back to us. She didn't get back to us. And then later, when the show was getting closer, then they approached again. It was too late. Because for us to do a successful concert, we need like 2-month promotion. Or lesser than it should be 1 month.
So you couldn't perform on that?
I couldn't perform on that.
And your fans frustrated her?
Not my fans. But everybody have fans. You don't have to depend on someone's fans.
So which of the fans?
It is that like when I'm coming to Accra, I don't need any big artist to give me people.
So it wasn't Gadam Nation that frustrated?
No, it wasn't Gadam Nation. Maybe her fan base in the North are not huge. That's all. I'll just say.
No, there are so many things that went on.
I don't like the idea of people saying we are trying to frustrate our colleague artists. No, it's not true.
They say that's what you people do, Fancy Gadam.
If one follow, they say yeah, Charlie.
That's why you're here. I'm asking you to address it.
It's not true.
I'm surprised about something, Fancy. You saying that when Sister Afia came finally, you said it was too short a time for you to promote, but you are aware. That me and you, we've gone to Tamale. We were in Kumasi when they told us that nobody knows you are coming to perform. And he requested for a car. We moved from Kumasi to Tamale. He went to one radio station, just one radio station for interview. And that evening, the place was packed. Just one interview on the day of the event. We were going to launch the
tourism
what?
I remember.
Just one interview. So how come you couldn't do that same thing for Sister Afia when she finally came to you? Because I know what I'm saying is what I know.
Yeah.
We got to Tamale around 3 o'clock. You went to one radio station,
Mr. Secret,
and then had an interview. and the place in the evening. Even if Katrina Feku was like, how did you do it?
Is that Mr. Socrates? So let him.
Mr. Socrates.
Let him
Yes.
I understand you're right.
Okay.
Things that has to do with Fancy Gadam will definitely it will be different from me doing it for somebody.
Hey.
Explain.
That's what
We don't understand. Explain.
I should explain.
Oh,
Fancy Gadam, I have shoe is different from me saying my sister have shoe. It's different.
But you are on the bill. Because this one, Kwesi, the interview was not even some 1 hour interview.
I know. And Mr. Socrates, you should remember that that event, her event was like it was commercial event. It was commercial.
Yeah.
And you know,
Wait, when he says commercial, because they feared to come. She was paying for the service, so it was commercial. And
that's what I mean. I'm talking about her own.
Okay.
It was commercial.
And there are people. This circus only was not commercial.
No, there was not gate fee.
No, we had gate fee. Oh, we forgot it. There was gate fee, please. There was gate fee. Fancy, there was gate fee. It was not free. I beg you.
Okay, so let's finalize this whole thing. It is not true. Me, I will never sabotage my colleague artists because I know that one way or the other we all need each other.
yes, I know. I mean, you said it a number of times.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it is not you.
No, not me.
The
Not
fans. My problem now is that.
Okay. Is that a problem?
Yes, I won't have a problem. And the problem, listen to me very well, is that you have. It seems to me you have not done anything about it. You haven't told your fans that, please, this thing is giving us bad name. So when they come here, let's support them.
Yeah.
That is what
You want to hear from me?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are listening to me right now.
Don't laugh. Tell them.
Yeah, so my BIT kugum da mi ga hari kugum bu patu to shabia. This ne young ne man kan to support ba. The land do ne Fancy Gadam show nyale be Maccasio show nyale. Be ngun show nyale. So comes as I can ka mi ka de ula aborne I chant to enjoy show. I going to go chow. Continue enjoy. So I just said this in Dagwani.
Yeah, my sweetheart.
Again, they talked about Maccasio. Maccasio is also one of the biggest artists in Tamale. In Tamale, if it is not Fancy Gadam, it is Maccasio. If it is not Maccasio, it is Fancy Gadam. These two do not see eye to eye, especially among their fans. Something like Shatawale Stoneboy. Fancy Gadam explained the genesis of this rivalry.
That for you too.
So what is it? What is it? Tell us the real story, because we hear so many stories about the two biggest artists up north, Fancy Gadam and Maccasio. For Muamuti Biamunim, these are the two biggest artists, arguably. Fancy Gadam na Abrante Bako Maccasio. What is it? What is it? Are you just like, is it the fan base thing as to who is the most popular, who has the biggest? What is going on?
Yeah, so you know, it's a music game, and then everybody have his favorite. This is how it all started. Like everybody have his favorite. Okay, my favorite is Fancy Gadam. Me, I like Maccasio. Me, I like Fancy Gadam. That was how it all started. But until one show we went to perform, and there was some misunderstanding, and they broke our car glasses. And like from then it has.
What brought the misunderstanding?
So the thing is that we went to a show and it was left with the two of us to perform. So
was the show in Tamale?
The show was in Tamale.
Okay.
Then they said, "Oh, Fancy, it is time for you to perform. You have to perform before Maccasio." I said, "No problem. They can call me." I was there and the MC came back and said, "Yo, Maccasio said he wants to perform before you." I said, "No problem. Call him." And I was there. He came back. He said, "No. He wants to close the show, so they should call me." I said, "No problem. Call me." Then he went and came back and said, "No. He said he wants to perform." I said, so what are you talking about? Then he said they are going to call him. So they call him. So he performed. And then instead of him to go backstage, he walked through like like in the crowd. Do you understand? After performing, instead of him to go backstage, he walked into the crowd. I don't know his agenda. So the people give him way to pass. So I was waiting for the people to call me before I see the off generator, the off light of the venue where we were doing the concert. And the crowd was also making noise. Fancy. So we have to wait until they on the light again and then call me and I perform. I couldn't perform. That day, the people carry me on their head. And then from then, when we were going home, we passed in their area. When we were going home, and people came out, they broke my car glasses. And then we have to go to police station, go to the chief police. That was how this whole thing started. And then division came. Everybody now chooses where he wants to belong. That was how it started.
Okay, well, he's not here to say his side of the story, but
Yeah.
still, you are here, so I just want to ask you a few. So how is the relationship between you and him now?
No. From that time till now, there's no relationship.
So there's no peace.
There is no peace.
And so anytime your fans and his fans meet, there's trouble.
Yeah, they sometimes they just do that, but now everything is cool because the competition is not that loud as in the time they broke my car glasses. Now everything
That's
is
what year?
Cool, yeah.
That's what year?
You say?
What year?
That was in 2017. Yeah.
And so you think that you guys can't sit, as brothers, friends, to settle this thing?
No, we can sit. Mr. Secretary, I've tried that so many times. Well, we can sit. It's normal because we are all grown now, and we understand things now. So, like I'm cool. Whenever is approaching, I will accept. Yeah.
Secretary, now Professor Kabibi.
This issue I have tried. I'm close to Fancy as well as Maccasio. We speak anytime, whatever they want. They approach, we discuss it, just like family. Yes, but that particular thing, we see last year. Na GTA per se organize a big event. I shouldn't say.
No, you can say. No problem.
Okay. GTA per se between Maccasio and Fancy. We want to do Accra, Kumasi, and Tamale peace concerts. I spoke to Fancy. Beginning, he said, "Oh, okay." Then I talked to Maccasio. Maccasio was excited that finally we are going to do it, and he's here. Do you know it took over 6 months that I wasn't even responding to him because of that? Because even collecting money till now, till date, this guy didn't want to do the concerts. And we were ready to pay him, but he won't do it. Why?
So, Mr. Secretary, I was just scared of what will happen when these things, like when we are going to do this concert, because, for them to break my car glasses, and then as in that time self, it was not bigger like this. So, looking at we doing this kind of concert, like competition, kind of thing, his fan base and my fan base, I don't know what might happen. So that was only my fear. And that was the reason why I didn't want to do it. But for now, if you can, we'll go do it. Because now the things calm down. So we'll go feed do now.
But you won't get the same money again.
No, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
I'm sure this one is even way bigger. If you want to extend this one, we will not finish this conversation.